After decades of working in the darkness and centuries spent in classifications and so much time invested in understanding languages and the difference between the English language and the Arabic language and the sounds that are produced by the Arabic tongue and cannot be produced by the English tongue. Stay tuned. Hi there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mahmoud and on this channel, as you know, I pretty much talk about anything and everything that comes to my head. Anything that you can think of and anything that you can think of. And in today's video, as the intimidating intro said, we're going to be talking about some of these sounds that can be produced by the Arabic tongue and have advantage over the English tongue. And after a little bit of time spent in understanding what are the sounds that we as Arabs can produce and our fellow Americans or our fellow British cannot produce, I finally reached a conclusion, and I have two categories: the sounds that we can produce and don't exist in English, and the sounds that exist in English and we can as well produce. And those two classifications are 10 letters that produce sounds that don't exist in the English language, and the other 18 are like an overlap between the English language and the Arabic language. Those 10 letters that I spent a couple minutes actually to pull them out of the alphabet, and those letters are ha, kha, sad, dad, ta, za, ayn, ghain, qaf, and finally ra. So in today's episode, we are going to be learning two of those letters and how to produce them successfully. So the first letter that we have for today is the letter ha. And it sounds a little bit weird and so hurtful for the throat, and it sounds so painful to produce this sound. And it actually is. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that it's pretty easy to produce this sound, and it's not, a pain in the throat or something like that. I'm going to be so truthful with you, because before making this video, when I tried to repeat and understand how the sound is produced by making it multiple times, I was almost, like wounded my throat really badly. So to produce the sound, there's a part of the throat, there's a part of your mouth that is called the epiglottis muscle. This epiglottis muscle is right behind the back of your tongue. And don't try to do anything clever and try to feel the existence of this muscle by, you know what I mean, putting your finger inside your mouth or something like that, because you're going to be ending up throwing, or in bad cases, you're going to be choked. You're going to choke yourself. So don't eulogize your intelligence today, please. This sound is produced by this muscle pushed a little bit back towards the back wall, or the wall of the throat. And when it comes close enough to the wall of the throat, you're producing or pushing a little bit of air out of your throat, this sound is going to be produced. And you can think of it like when you're back home after a long day of working, or if you're not working like me, or you're so tired in general, and you are trying to relax by sitting on the couch. We don't have any couches here, I cannot demonstrate this. Or sitting on anything soft to relax in general. We don't have anything soft here as well. How can I demonstrate this? Okay, you got me. You're sitting on something soft, or just laying on the floor. I'm not gonna lie on the floor because that will look so stupid. I know. So you're relaxing in general, and then after relaxing, you make this sound as an indication of your relaxation. So this sound is the sound that we're looking for. And if it's still not clear how this sound is produced, if you're lucky and wearing glasses, because it's gonna come so in handy, glasses this time and this time, and it's not gonna be like a curse because it's so difficult to wear glasses and stuff. If you're wearing glasses, the lucky one who's wearing glasses right now, and you want to wipe it, you want to clean your glasses, you're going to make this sound as well. I don't wear glasses as well, so I'm not as lucky as you. But I can still demonstrate by, trying to pretend that I have glasses and I'm holding them in my hands, and try to, clean it by producing a little bit of air out of your mouth or by blowing into them like this. You're making the sound out of your throat. And hopefully this sound is a little bit clearer right now by wiring it or coupling it with the funny indications that I have for today. The next sound is a little bit identical in the positioning of the mouth movements, and it's the letter Ain. This letter is, you can think of it as an exaggeration of the letter Ha, because it's produced exactly by moving the exact same parts of your mouth, which is the glottis muscle. But this time you are going to be pulling it back, really to the back up to the wall of the throat, and it's gonna almost touching it, and you're gonna try to produce air, and the air is going to be more blocked at this time because your glottis is even more closer to the back of the throat, even more than the ha sound. And you can think of this sound like when you're going to the gym and you're trying to lift more weight than you can bear, you're gonna start growling. You're gonna something like this. I know it's so funny when you see people in the corners there in the gym or something growling, and it's even their first day and they're just lifting like a couple kilograms or something. Actually, that was me. I'm just embarrassing myself in front of you guys. Anyways, when you go to the gym and it's your first day and you're trying to lift up some weight, and it's so difficult, so you're starting to growl in the gym. But so that is the sound that we're looking for. The this growling thing is what we're looking for. And those are the two sounds that I promised that I will be teaching you today. But for your patience with me, I'm going to give you one more sound that is not in the English language, but can be produced by the Arabic tongue. And that sound is the ra, or the ra sound. We produce it's like the R in English, but it's so different, you can say. The R in English is produced by the tongue curling a little bit up or curled a little bit to the back, and it's not blocking any air. It's a semi-vowel sound. A semi-vowel sound is something in between a consonant and a vowel sound. So the R in English is a semi-vowel sound, and it doesn't block any air, and it doesn't get in contact with any of the parts of your mouth, with any of your mouth parts. But in contrast, in the Arabic language, the R that we have is so different. And you can think of it, we're going to first demonstrate, or we're going to first try to explain the theory behind producing this sound. First, you need to get your tongue like flat or something, and then it's going to curl a little bit up from the front, and the tip of your tongue is going to batter continuously for a little bit of time, for a couple times, against the gum ridge. If you don't know what the gum ridge is, it's the part of your mouth right behind your top teeth. And that is the theory behind it, but we want something more expressive or something that we can grasp. The R, like if you speak Spanish, it's going to be easy because it's kind of the same. But if you don't, your tongue is going to be, or the tip of the tongue is going to be battering, literally battering against the gum ridge point, or the part of your mouth right behind your top teeth. And as an example, the word Rahman, that is an exaggeration. I'm exaggerating the sound as I'm saying the word right now, but it's for the sake of demonstration. So word like Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, as the beginning of each surah in the Holy Quran saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Except, of course, the Surah of Tawbah that doesn't begin with this verse. And that was the bonus for today, the letter Ra. And if you got to this point and you're so patient, thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do it. And if you don't want to subscribe, just it's pretty much okay if you want to leave a comment down below if you want me to make more videos like this talking about the difficult sounds in both English and Arabic. And if you want to hit that thumbs up or that thumbs down, whatever you want, whatever you like, it's totally fine with me, and I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned.